This is The Scoop for Friday.
I'm Josh Holton with the WMNF News headlines. Florida is facing an unexpected federal education budget freeze of $400 million. The education grants were frozen on June 30th. Pinellas County School District held a community forum last night to discuss the freeze. WMNF's Leah Burdick reports what Pinellas County says will happen if they do not receive the money.
Pinellas County schools have $9 million in education grants frozen. During the forum, the board shared concerns of possible cuts if the money doesn't unfreeze. All they have been told is that it's under review. They feel this is unfair with timing since school is a month away. Kevin Hendricks is the superintendent for Pinellas. He says school districts need to move forward with their budget plans now. They're asking for closure on what to expect so schools can accommodate for the lack of funding if necessary.
And so we don't have a month or 2 months or 6 months to figure this out. We have to act on this now.
Some cuts could include reducing funding for human resources, professional developments, teacher mentor pay, less or no field trips, and more. Hendricks says employees in the district will not lose their jobs, nor will their pay change. At this time, the board is uncertain of when or if these fundings will be unfrozen. For WMNF News, I'm Leah Burdick.
The St. Pete City Council voted unanimously to terminate the Rays Stadium deal. The deal would have built a new ballpark for the Tampa Bay Rays, as well as redeveloped the surrounding historic gas plant district. Council member Richie Floyd says the termination will have a minimal impact on the city.
I think we have an opportunity now that we wouldn't have had if we were to go forward with this, one in which we have a lot more finances to move forward with the things that we need in this city.
City Council also approved agreements for the Rays to use the city-owned land around Tropicana Field for parking and other uses. According to The Atlantic, Stuart Stemberg has agreed to sell the Rays to Jacksonville developer Patrick Zalpewski for $1.7 billion. Governor Ron DeSantis could ask lawmakers to redraw congressional boundary lines after the Florida Supreme Court last week upheld a 2022 map that gave Republicans control of a North Florida district previously held by a Democrat. DeSantis raised the possibility of further redistricting yesterday as Texas Republicans look to redraw districts amid a push by the Trump administration to help the GOP keep its slim control of the U.S. House. Florida's congressional delegation has 20 Republicans and 8 Democrats. Redistricting typically happens once a decade after the U.S. Census. Democrats said yesterday there is no reason to redraw Florida districts other than for Republican partisan purposes. The GOP holds supermajorities in the state House and Senate. House Minority Leader Fentress Driscoll said mid-decade redistricting could lead to all new rounds of expensive state and federal litigation. The University of West Florida Board of Trustees yesterday unanimously approved hiring Clifford Humphrey, one of the founders of a private classical college in North Carolina, to serve as a top aide to interim President Manny Diaz Jr. Humphrey has served since 2023 as executive vice chancellor of the Florida college system. Diaz, a former Republican lawmaker, started at the Pensacola-based university last week. The UWF board approved paying Humphrey $180,000 annually to serve as the chief of staff and vice president of strategic initiatives, plus nearly $98,700 in benefits. Humphrey received a doctorate and master's degrees from Hillsdale College, a Michigan school that conservatives often tout. Governor Ron DeSantis has been trying to remake several Florida colleges in the image of Hillsdale College in the last 2 years, such as New College of Florida, as he has eliminated DEI programs and appointed conservative boards at schools across the state. Thunderstorms this afternoon with highs in the mid-90s. Some clouds tonight with overnight lows in the mid-70s. Mainly sunny and hot tomorrow with highs in the mid-90s. I'm Josh Holton with the WMNF News headlines.
This is The Scoop, recorded at WMNF Tampa.